Hello, I am zmot, and you've welcome to another edition of RifleMANIA. I've got all rifles loaded. I'm about to load brick because I almost forgot there for a second, and then we're gonna just crush some bases together. I'm completely full boost, 184 GBE, 142% troop damage, so nothing will stand in our way. I mean, I'm at 1009 VP. I should be back up to about 1040 by the end of this video, I'm guessing. Have not attacked much in the last little bit. I completely forgot about War Factory yesterday on this account, but we will get Imitation Game. I'm going to farm some raw crystals, hopefully. I've got all my areas maxed except for this one up here, but I'm about 1,500 crystals away, so probably going to have to wait for the reset to happen. I mean, things are starting to get pretty expensive. Not awful. Like, once they get above 6 million, it gets to be dangerous, but maybe we'll get a couple. I don't know. We'll find out soon, though. Let's get rocking and rolling. I'm just going to attack and move, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go like so. This is sheerly entertainment value. There is no instructional value here, I don't think, unless you have this much GBE or this much damage. You're probably not going to do rifles this way. Sometimes you just got to do things the dumb way because it's fun. Boom Beach, I mean, a lot of my videos are more towards instructional and not really serious, but trying to do things the right way. And anytime RifleMANIA, or any Mania for that, comes out, I try to just straight up do things that... I should have struck a medkit there just in case. 1, 2... Yeah, medkit saved the day there. I'm going to try to go sit on this hot pot because I love sitting on hot pots. Not necessarily the right maneuver, but I love sitting on hot pots. It is a fun time. Let's go like so. We're going to shock like that, and like that, and like that, and medkits for days, and just melt the core. Lost a couple riflemen, but I mean, brick, battle orders, hot pot sitting, so much fun. I don't know why I get so much enjoyment out of rifles sitting on top of hot pots, but it's a good time, and it always works. Like, you just can't have the hot pot pop up. If the hot pot pops up, then the whole plan has to get thrown out the window, and it turns into a very, very bad time. So when I'm full boost, I use, what are they called? I use smoky critters constantly. Basically non-stop smoky critters. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Let's get them walking, and then we'll go straight to there. I like to go like this. I go 1, 2, 3. Basically in front, behind, and then right where I want to be. And then I drop critters right in there. Critters right in there, and you can basically take down bases with no shocks except for the hot pot, of course. But let's go. Melting through the... Come on, melt through that. Yes, melting. And there goes the shield, and boom. Like, it's just... I don't know, there's something oddly satisfying about jumping off of a hot pot and melting someone's shield and wrecking them. And that's right, that's over 1,000 BP. I mean, I don't think that many of these players have been attacked this way in a while. You never know. Maybe other people are doing this. If you're doing this, please let me know. It's extremely fun, extremely satisfying. We got boosted ice over here, but no shield, so this should be pretty easy. Gonna get rid of some of these mines. Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about. This is one of those moments where... Actually, let's go like this. I'm gonna go like this. Seesaw. Oh, goodbye, Brick. It was good knowing you, Brick. Thank you for coming out. I'm a big fan of your work, but you're gonna have to sit this one out. Not having Brick will make this a little bit more difficult for certain. And that drop was probably my worst rifle drop of all time. I sound like Donald Trump. Oh, a little bit of a gap, get in there. Whew, good thing they move quickly, let me tell you. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Yeah, there we go. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Down it goes. Okay. Lots of losses, but again, endless reserves and manias are just... Actually, I guess manias on their own, you don't really need endless reserves because the troops are so cheap, but I think it's like 16 diamonds to reload all your rifles. If you're going to use... I mean, I think it's worth it. I don't have to use diamonds, but if you do, it's definitely worth it. Just because you get through this so damn fast. Like, I've been able to clear my map in about 20 minutes for the most part with endless reserve, which will be about the same for Troop Mania. Just because it's like 16 diamonds to reload all your troops, and you get so many resources in such a short amount of time, and it's fun. So let's get rid of that shock mine. Now, no hot pot. Like, I mean, hot pots just simplify things so much. Being able to sit on top of a hot pot, just gonna get melted by those rocket launchers. Not my best drops today by any stretch of the imagination. 1, 2, 3. Let's go like that. We'll just drop critters back there and hope for the best. I think Brick is still alive. I think maybe. Brick. Battle orders, shocking, shockingly bad attacks, but it'll go down in the pile of love. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet yesterday, but someone shared a picture of, they had named their base, the in-game name was Resource Base, and this capitalization was even correct. Thought that was pretty funny. My love and Boom Boom, not quite as good. I think I've attacked Captain China like 4 times in the last couple months. We'll have to see. I think I have. Okay, let's go like so. Just trying to get... Come on, Boom Mine. Come on, Boom Mine. I totally missed the Boom Mine. Not the end of the world, but was really sort of hoping to get rid of that Boom Mine. Can't run Brick out front because, of course, Brick... The Rifleman and Brick are the same speed, I think, or basically the same speed. Gonna use a whole metric S-ton, ship ton, I think it's called, of GBE here, just to get rid of as much stuff as I possibly can. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to wrap that shock launcher. We'll see how that goes. Gonna seesaw my rifles back and forth across the shore. Come on, rifles. Gonna seesaw them. And the reason for that is that way they don't ever get in range of that mortar. Is my hope and my plan and my dream and all of those sorts of things. Let's drop Brick there and we'll just run right to there. Running. Nice group. Nice little group. I don't know what you call a group of riflemen. Is it like a murder or a... I don't know the names of all the pride. There's so many good names. Like a group of lizards is called like a lounge, I think, or something like that. I am totally into random and ridiculous things right now, and I'm okay with that. As long as you guys are okay with that, I'm okay with that. So we have just enough GBE for 1 set of critters and battle orders. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop critters over there and just drop battle orders, and we will hopefully get some awesomeness. Get that hot pot. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We use way too much GBE, but using critters to distract and hoping for the best. Just completely ridiculous. Goodbye, boosted ice base. 29 rifles lost with a hot pot and a shock launcher sitting right next to their faces. So pretty good. Let's go. Come on. I'll do imitation game. Let's do the first couple stages just to get internet. Come on, internet. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3. Wow, so many artillery. I think I got him. Goodbye, Bruno. I'm tempted to... I'm very curious to see on stage 7 if they walk on the inside or the outside of that rocket launcher. I'll do the exact same path that I failed on with my HQ-18 bullcrap, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to do all the stages right now. I'm just going to get the first, say, 3 or 4. Let's just use all artillery. I don't know how many that was, but that was a lot. Come on, artillery. Stage 2, Chinese flipping table. Let's go, stage 2. Oh, come on, little satellite dish. Notice that a ton on Brawl Stars, actually. The little Wi-Fi signal comes up. I don't know if they have server issues or what, but I see it quite a bit. I don't see it anywhere. My connection is rock solid, and so I don't know if there's a problem with that, or if they're having load issues or load management issues or what. But nonetheless, let's keep going. Stage 3 down. See you later, Sam. I think I can GBE stage 4. I'll give it a shot, and we'll just randomly do it. I kind of assume that I can, but if we can't, then I'll hopefully just save it somehow with troops. Should go down. Yeah, there it goes. Goodbye, stage 4. I'll come back to stage 5 later. I'm just going to crush some more people with these wonderful, wonderful people. Rifles and their more masculine friend, Brick. Brick is a beefy, beefy lady, is she not? I would be afraid to meet her in a dark alley, that's for sure. All your rocket launchers are at the front. That seems a little bit short-sighted. I like it, but they don't actually range shore, which is even better for me. So this seems like a really poorly built base, but we'll find out soon. Maybe I'm overlooking something. We'll find out. Let's get rid of you and you. And get rid of there so I can walk to that back corner. Now, a couple more GB. And again, this is not real life. This is not how you probably should attack most of these bases. But it's fun. It doesn't matter if it's the way you should. It's the way that's fun. Oh, did I really miss that artillery? Did you see that? That was awful. Okay. See, 100 GBE when leaving shore. I like to have at least 56 when leaving shore when using zookas. So the fact that we've got 105 means that we have a pretty good chance of taking down this base. So let's drop Brick in there as well, just to get all of the gang walking together. Get underneath that smoke. Perfect. There we go. Nice little walk. Nice little walk on the beach. Those couple rocket launchers have seen us, but it doesn't really matter because smoke is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Let's go. Trees pushing us to the edge. 1 and 2. Now I'm going to go right into there. Let's go right into there, into that corner. 1. Let's do a double smoke this time, just because I don't really know. Let's get battle orders. Need to flare the core and drop critters right about there. So let's get, hopefully critters come out soon. There we go. Critters are out just in the nick of time. Crushing. Look how fast that shield melted. That was not an SG3. There's no way that was an SG3. I just love using critters. Critters and battle orders go together so incredibly well, because all you need is that little delay the critters give you, and you can just melt everything, depending on what your troops are using and stuff. But with zookas, with boosted rifles, oh, where we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ice, and they're all health. That's interesting. Is there I only see 4 offensive though, so there we go. There's the 6th ice. So we got 6 ice and lots of health. I'm going to have a look and see how much health this has, because I'm very curious to see how much health we have to deal with here. Let's see, you have, what's that, about 330, about 900,000, I think, maybe closer to 800,000. 800,000 health with rifles that's a fair bit. That's a lot to chew on. We'll see if we can get it or not. I'm gonna try to conserve some GBE instead of just being a complete dum-dum here. Let's go right into there. Okay, there we go. Let's go right to there. Do I need to smoke these guys? No, I don't. Okay, so let's go 1 smoke there, 1 smoke there, and then we'll just get them walking right to there. Let's get walking. Get walking. Not a clean drop by any stretch of the imagination. But we should be okay, I think. Let's get a med kit right in there, just because that mine's gonna happen. Not sure if this is the best idea to be going straight for core, but let's just do it anyways, and we will hope for the best. Oh, I think I forgot to get the shock that. Did I shock that? Flamethrower, I'm not sure. Okay, go, go, go. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Get 800,000 health crushed with rifle. I'm willing to bet Sandy has not seen that attack before with the boosted masterpiece too. So that was a good one. That was a good one. 46 losses, right up in your grill, Sandy, with rifles. That was a good one. I like that one. I'm gonna have to like bookmark that or something like that. Let's go. Same thing. And I realize that I'm not scouting, but most of these, I mean, once you've seen a couple of these bases, they're all kind of the same. I mean, it's pretty rare to see a base these days where it's just like someone's done something you haven't seen before. So if you can think of a base, or if you've seen a base that someone does something that is really, really cool, please let me know, because I mean, especially if it's great defensively. I've seen all the novelty bases that are like shaped like starfish and spaceships and all that sort of stuff. But if you can get something that actually has defensive value, that is awesome. Like I know there's some circle bases that work very well, but I just mean something that you haven't seen before that actually like defended against you or something. It's pretty rare. Like there's just no way to defend, really, is there? But let's go shocks, medkits for days. There we go. Medkits and battle orders and critters. Oh my gosh! What are we at here? We're at 16 minutes, and I've only cleared one loss. Damn. I gotta speed things up. I have not cleared enough. Let's get back to imitation game. Let's do stage 5. Let's just do a full frontal Nick at Night attack, just because. Let's just because it, shall we? Critters and battle orders and critters and shocks. More battle orders, maybe? Maybe they need more battle orders running. Just completely running over everything. Let's go. What do I need to shock? Let's shock this again. Is Brick alive at the moment? I'm not entirely sure. Let's get this over here. Just completely ignoring the headquarters and attacking everything else. Oh, don't get the headquarters. No. Oh, stage 5. Probably can't do that for stage 6 or 7, but we'll try some things nonetheless. What shall we do? There's stage 5 done. Getting close. Our resources are getting pretty up there, actually. Maybe the fact that this is imitation game is helping. Did I hit attack? Yes, I did. Okay, so now then, pretty easy base, I think this is. Let's go like this and like this. Gonna do the old flag drop seesaw instead. I like that one as well. Get rid of the machine gun. Should I be shocking soon? Or smoking soon? Probably. When this line is so long, I always have a hard time keeping them under smoke when the lines get so darn long. Hopefully we can get them all underneath smoke here. We'll find out though. Let's go like that. Battle orders, and then we're just gonna need to move forward a little bit. And then critters and shocks and critters and medkits and goodbye stage 6. It was good knowing you. Just so much crushing defeat. Crushing defeat? No, crushing defeat. Crushing le pef. Bonjour le pef. Au revoir le pef. Let's go. I am a little bit delirious at this point. What do we got? We have anything left? I'm not going to do NPCs with rifles. My apologies on that. I just can't bring myself to do it. Oh, good, a hot pot. I like hot pots. That's what I was hoping for. Let's get a hot pot back in the mix. One of the problems, and this is like one of those first world problems that I have, is if I don't use enough GBE, that you end up with a whole bunch of GBE and you're kind of stuck figuring out what the hell you're supposed to be doing with it. So I try to use as much GBE as I can these days, just because it's almost better to have less GBE because you know what to do with it, if that makes any sense. Anytime I get to core and I have 150 GBE, I'm just randomly throwing critters and shocks, and I don't often know what 7 shocks is or whatever, so let's go like this. I'm going to go 1, 2 right to there and hope that I can get there without the hot pot popping. That's what I'm really, really hoping to do here. Get there. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Battle orders, critters, shocks, 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 medkits for days. Like, how is that? How do you not like doing that? Like, obviously, if you get hit by a mortar, your attack is totally screwed. One mortar can take out all your troops, but sitting on top of a hotpot is just so satisfying for whatever reason. Plus, I mean, I always think these people watch the replays and go like, what just happened? I've never seen someone sit on top of a hotpot that I have, but I don't know. Maybe you see it all the time. I don't. This guy I have taken out so many times in the last... I don't know why. I actually had a base that spawned within like 2 minutes of me beating him, the exact same player recently, so I don't know if the VP pool at this range is smaller, like if there's less people at this range because everyone's either above or below or what, but I don't know what it is. It just seems like I keep seeing the same people. I'm sure that I've seen Captain China, like I want to say at least 3 times in the last little while. So if you are Captain China, hello, and thank you for your resources. I realize that you have boosted ice, but I think I can take you out with brick and battle orders and RifleMANIA. So let's drop critters over here and shock and shock and shock and shock. I think I can take you out. I think I can. Come on, get him out. Get him out. It's going to be tight, actually. No, there he goes. Goodbye, Captain China. Thank you for your resources, and hope you enjoy the intel and diamonds. Hopefully, I think you're probably going to get 2 intel, or 2 diamonds, or 2 intel from, or what is it? What am I trying to say? Come on. I think you can get 2 intel from an attack, can't you? What am I trying to say? Yes, tank medic, of course. Oh, the good warrior attack, actually. 1 intel, 3 diamonds. What did I get here? Nothing. What did I get here? 2 intel. Yeah, I thought so. I defend so many warrior attacks. My base just eats up warriors. As you can see, my base is right here. Mine's hidden all over the place. Do we have any PvP left? I will not do... Oh, it's right there. I'm not going to do the NPCs with... I'll just skip that and end the video to keep it short. Let's go right in here, and in here, and in here. Just blanket vertical barrage. I think Boot Ramp came up with the name vertical barrage. Someone did. Maybe Nick at Night. Someone who's not me came up with it, and it works extremely, extremely well. Double smoke, extra smoke, coming backwards, going forwards. Get underneath the smokes, you... I don't know what I was going to call them. You bad dudes? There we go. Battle orders, and this base shouldn't take a heck of a lot. Let's drop critters in here. Shocking medkits. Shocking medkits. That'd be interesting. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, HC kicker. Maybe you're a soccer player or a football player, whatever, American football, whatever you want to call it. Do we have any rock crystals yet? Just wood. It's always wood, but we're pretty close to the other 2. Let's hopefully Imitation Game puts us over the edge. Gonna chew this the exact same way that I did it on my other account, just because I really, really want to see if they walk around that rocket launcher. I realize that getting rid of the quarry would probably help, but I just want to see what happens. Just out of sheer curiosity. Let's go like this. Gonna do the front to back seesaw, front to back seesaw. Speaking of seesaws, my son just got hit square in the face with a seesaw. It was absolutely awful. Oh shoot, that was not smart. I hit the button 1 second too early. That was not good. Yeah, they did. They went on the outside of the rocket launcher. That is interesting. Yeah, I got hit square in the face with a seesaw, and I think he broke his nose. I'm not entirely sure, but it was just awful. Awful, awful, awful. I don't recommend getting hit in the face by a seesaw if you're 6 years old. It's not a pretty sight. Down goes stage 6. There we go. Stage 7. That's the first time I beat the imitation game this week. That's amazing. Bunch of ice, but still gotta figure out why they walked on the outside of that rocket launcher. It seems unusual to me. Come on, rock crystals. That brick battle order that shore was just awful. Where is this? There we go. There's that. I need 400,000 iron. This is going to be a problem. Hopefully the NPCs come through. Let's see if I have any resource bases. Resource bases, wood. There we go. Let's get you. Oops, I need iron. I need iron. Iron resource base. Iron right there. Thank you, sir. Get offline. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go back in here. I have been taking out all of the resource spaces with zookas unboosted and really, really enjoying it. I don't know. Partially because I want to push VP a little bit, but partially just because it's fun, and I feel like every time, again, I think that if I knew for a fact that people weren't looking at replays, I think I would play the game less. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just my general thinking. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. Come on, dudes. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, I think, is probably a good approach, somewhere in that general vicinity. One of the guys in our task force had never heard the term mediocre before. I assume that's a common phrase that everyone's heard, so if you've never heard the term mediocre, the word mediocre, please let me know, because he's Australian, so I don't know if that's an Australian thing, he's never heard that word, or he said he doesn't get out much, so I'm curious to hear what your thoughts on that are. Let's see what else we got. Do I have any more iron resource bases? Iron resource, there we go, iron. Need to get all the irons. Oh, there's a nice gap back there already. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Ooh, maybe this person's got some ice. Let's go 1 and 2, and just like Dr. T Tropical, let's get all of the people walking and rocking into there. This is basically Dr. T Tropical right here in a nutshell. I'm going to lose a couple. I'm going to sacrifice a couple dudes just to get a nice little walk happening. 1, 2, 3. I probably should have done them a little bit further back, but this is with Endless Reserves, I find that I just do silly things and my attacks get sloppy, and so if that bothers you, my apologies, but it's a resource base and I don't have a lot of time or effort to care about resource bases. I just attack them and do silly things. I think most of my attacks on PvP were decent, but just planning way less than normal because it doesn't really matter because Endless Reserves. Get good. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, we are. I'm going to call it a day because I'm too short on iron. I can get the iron through my NPCs, but I mean, you really want to watch me do NPCs with rifles? Probably not. One of the crappy things about resource bases is you don't actually get the option to reinforce after you attack. You have to go back to your home screen, which sort of sucks. So let's go like this, and we'll go like this just to get something else, doing something. Shocking battle orders. Like, just not something that I don't think anyone needs to see. It's just me crushing resource bases. I mean, NPCs with zero thought or effort or anything like that. So I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for coming in. RifleMANIA. Take advantage of it. Try it out. Even if you're not doing all rifles, try RZM or CRZM or RCZM or whatever you want to call it. Try some rifles. They are fantastic. You will enjoy them. And you'll crush your map with them. Unboosted, boosted, whatever. You can do it all the same. Thanks for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. And that's it. Goodbye. Peace.